was kind of burst damage and jumping on the backline in his own right?
With the new innate, honestly, I think this lane is even better than it used to be. Up against us here. Oh, top lane, Zeal in danger here. Blood grenade on top of him. One more right click will kill him, and he dies. Dude, why does Sprout do damage? Why?
Don't root, then you go for the kill.
Exactly, yeah. Did you also get superstitious like when you used to prime your top lane? We'll talk about it in a second because they finally will come back for low, and this time they should be able to find him. Zeal, oh my god! The amount of damage Zeal took in just a second. It's not going to be good for him. He's forced to flee, and that means he's playing away from Fly. The Luna easily gets killed off by her lonesome. They want the Boca. Lane break coming back off cooldown in a couple of seconds, but they don't seem like they're going to need it. The Chakram gives them enough damage, and New on a double kill on his Timbersaw.
Linchpin of this Azureray team is always New in his performances, and he's showed up in every single game for them. And this time on Timber is no different.
Oh no!
Transitioning into taking this tier 1 tower as well.
I mean, Struenfield in chat, I feel based on what we saw from AR in the second game, that thought, Emo, dying middle against this attack, he's gonna barely survive. The Guardian Angel, the Repel, the Purification, it all keeps him alive. Nano Man, that means that now Fly doesn't have those defenses for himself. Arrow connects onto him from Planet, and Planet's the one that secures that kill even. In the meantime, Metro more interested in the Batrider chasing around this Spider. Spider wants to catch up, will eventually be able to kill the Bat, but Boca gets dragged back into the rest of AR, killed off. And this is one of the drawbacks of this Omni. If you use all your spells on one target and then you show up as Luna, they're like, well...
That's what we said yesterday at the end of the stream. These guys need to go back home, reset, and just start over because they have the talent, they have the skill, and next time they might get a guy caught out though.
And you just complimented Planet, bro, your cost. Important thing.
The Orchid's kind of nice for the heroes he's playing with as well. Like Baboka has a lot of damage to throw in on top of the Orchid. Emo Invoker's a classic open combination hero as well.
They tried to leverage that Orchid in the top lane, but unfortunately, this Kunkka a little bit too tanky. Out of nowhere, Planet shows up. They get the kill onto Baboka. Now they're looking for Paulison. The first arrow of the game is missed, but it doesn't matter because it forced Paulison to retread his steps. Hookshot going forward. Or Timber Chain, excuse me, going forward. They end up killing him off Paulison. It's a double kill for Planet. You know, as his first overall item, my boy is learning.
Which is really good.
We're going on to this Timbersaw. He's been orchided up. They have the damage this time around because there's 4 heroes around him. They even threw in a Sunstrike to make that kill happen. We are going a hunting. They don't have the best vision in their own jungle, but Zeal is walking in an open area, so he's going to get himself lassoed immediately. Here comes the Nature's Prophet. They want to provide the damage, but Zeal attempting to TP out, but the X is there from Han. They drag his ass back. They kill him off. The bug is squished. And bro, that was one of the few windows. If they go 5 seconds earlier, Zeal lives. 5 seconds later, leave the thing there for now. But welcome, man. Follow the channel, bro. Follow us. Nice to have you around, man. Top lane. Zeal does have lasso this time. Oh, PQ has it. Almost caught Zeal. Zeal now drop the Orchid onto the Batrider. Gonna try and survive this fight. At least kill the Bat. He'll succeed in doing that. And will he be able to TP out? It looks like that's the case. In the meantime, down bottom, there's another fight that's breaking out here. Emo turning around with the help of Fly's Eclipse, but they still need to get out of here. Fly being dragged back in. He does not have his BKB. He is in trouble right now. The Ice Wall will help out, but it will not stop the Timber Chain. And Timbersaw now inside the base though. Silenced up on the high ground. The Orchid Bird is going to be very painful. He's going to end up dead. Big tornado now going forward. It catches onto low. IG making a comeback play. Emo with the Sunstrike bringing them down. But Boca gets a bushwhack. Han can do nothing. They get fucking team wiped. You wanted the impact from Baboka. You are gonna get it, Camille, as they make a big turnaround happen at the back of a deal. Leipnir doesn't matter. Planet doesn't have all the damage items just yet, so his impact will be limited to Solar Flare. And middle, speaking of BKB, there's not one available on the Kunkka, so they're just gonna go on him. Orchid, Chaos Meteor, all of these spells. They do kill the Kunkka, but Camille, that's 2 of the 9-second BKBs. If I'm Kunkka, dude, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm like, guys, do that again, please.
Usually players get, okay, maybe in high level ranked it's a bit different than pro games, but they usually play quite greedy with the BKB, kind of bait things out, but they just preemptively pop them. They didn't want any counter initiation. But
there's the punish of not having that BKB available. Game sound is not working because we are not in game right now. Stream in a stream. Check out Baboka, still going into his carry build. About to finish his Leipnir now on this Hoodwink. It's a different game. The enemy team isn't as tanky as what Erica had to deal with in that situation. So this Revenant Brooch can actually make a big difference here.
Yeah, when you're this far ahead, a damage item like that is going to do some serious work.
Mid lane, we have the Eclipse coming out. They're going in onto this new Timber Saw and they kill him off. These kind of things. Just right-click these heroes because he's such a good body.
Yeah, I also feel like his skills a bit better. But I don't know, maybe he just does some crazy damage. Like the Revenant Brooch on the Wind Ranger, we didn't know it was like new tech at TI, it was super crazy in certain games. But now fight's gonna break out.
Yeah, they're going in onto Zeal, force him to pop his BKB. Tornado threads the needle, nobody gets caught by this. They're still chasing, they want Emo and they force him to pop his BKB as well. So both Zeal and Emo kind of have to leave this fight. Boboka might not have that option, arrow flying through, it catches onto the little squirrel. Bobo is dead. Now Fly needs to be careful, BKB activated by him. He wants to be involved in this fight. The Glaive bouncing around, but Han is just not dying. They've got too much sustain here. The Luna pops the Eclipse, but it will not matter. And now all of a sudden, Paulison, he needs to get out of this fight as well. Surrounded and killed off. The Tornado is out, not going to do anything. And oh no, Emo thought he was out. My friend, they're going to disabuse you of that notion. It is a 4-5 hero wipe. And
they need to be playing far ahead. And this game, unfortunately for Fly, he just never had that opportunity. And they find Boboka as well. This should be the game's there. I don't know how they're going to defend their base.
They're going to try for it. They have to try 4v5 for the next 35 seconds. As Boboka still respawns. He just got buyback money. So Bobo could come back into this game. Chaos Meteor dropped down. Bobo, brother, please buyback. Thank you. I don't know what's going on there. They have a Lucid beam now. Going on onto the Kunkka. But my goodness, the Coco round, like you said, is too much. They do eventually end up killing off Han, but Fly's life will be the cost of this trade. No carry, no offlaner, no options. GG, well played is called. And the side of Azureray take game number 1 in honestly very convincing fashion here, Camille. I've lived life without this Brood. I don't think this hero did anything in this game really.
Oh, 6 Meepos running at you in this damage.
Look at this. Emo down bottom. 3.5 minute rotation to the bottom side of the map to find the first blood. All right, we've often spoken about Emo can play a bit greedy sometimes in the mid lane, but
Show you guys how it's done.
I feel like this is going to be a series of just flexing. Everyone's just trying to style on each other and be like, here's how you do it. And now Boboka styling onto this troll, got the arrow onto his face. Emo back bottom again, trying to hunt down low. Just needs one more net to catch onto him. The leaps from Boboka. Zeal went forward with the swashbuckle. Emo, can he close the gap? He's doing his best. Shield crash to slow down low. And they don't even need the net in the end. Z twin gate to try and force a tier 1 tower all the time. This is what this guy is going to do. But this time they are prepared to respond to it. Hell, they even have a Meepo in the top lane, but the real Meepo in the mid lane getting aggressed onto Han has a DD rune, wanting to kill this Meepo off, but they just do not have the damage. Emo a little bit too tanky. They even brought in Planet to make this happen, and the Mystic Snake made the difference. Han able to kill him off. The question is, can this puck survive right now? Phase shift, avoiding some of the damage. He's getting these bottle charges out. Zeal will have shield crash very soon, as well as the swashbuckle. But before the Illusion Orb can come out, the shield crash comes first, and he gets the kill. Zeal with a double.
Lose the clockwork too, but it cost a lot of heroes. And now look, Emo, he's down bottom. They're pushing the enemy tower here.
Emo does bring the Meepo lanes back middle. This could be dangerous. Nets out onto Han. They wanted the arrow. Clockwork interrupts the play. And these cogs with the Dream Coil going out onto this Emo Meepo. He's falling so low. Do they have the ability to kill him? Mystic Snake chases him and it kills him off. He cannot disjoint the snake. Nothing you can do about it. Clockwork does die, but a worthwhile trade. And now they even bring New into this mid lane. The Mars participating in this kill. So 2 heroes brought down middle.
His life in the end, but Zeal TP'd to counter that play. Now they collapse at the Mars and there's no counter response from the Pangolier, so they get that kill on the Meepo and they get the tier 1 tower with some interest here as well, picking up a free Enchantress to boot.
Something else.
I mean, forget the only change they could make to Meepo to make it broken in any meta is you just make it, if you press BKB, it goes on all of them. You know?
Holy smokes, okay. You're cooking a bit too much, my friend. I don't like this recipe. Mid lane, we have a Rolling Thunder going out onto this Clockwork. Clock should end up dying first, but at the same time, you came in, found the assassination onto Zeal potentially here. They've caught him towards the edge of this arena, and Zeal will die. Han chasing for more, going towards Paulison. They've already committed the Dream Coil. Arrow from Boboka.
Big bad boy Dragonite hasn't had to show once this game. So, you know, Fly is just farming away. beating out Low on the other side.
Ooh, nice arena coming in from New. They've isolated this Meepo potentially. Dreamcoil caught all of them, and the Meepo is gonna die. Now they need to get out of here. Zeal, he's already used the swashbuckle shield crash on the multiple heroes. Will this help them out as they quickly go and surround BO5, killing him off? Cogs from the clockwork onto Polison. They spear back the Zeal Pango as well. That's the bigger target. He swashbuckles onto the low ground. Can he get out of here? Clockwork hooks in, only connects onto the puck. That'll let him get dragon-tailed up right now. And Polison trying to run away from the Troll Warlord. Troll activates the Battle Trance, has the Whirling Axes. There's going to be the Spear. It doesn't connect onto the wall. New might have inadvertently saved this Enchantress, but fortunately does have the God Rebuke to put him in the grave. A fight that started out. Glad to have you with us. The Smoke Gank. Polison, good job, buddy. Good job, my friend. If he doesn't die here, they can sweep across the map, maybe catch the Meepo on the far east, but this graveyard will be a safe place for Meepo to keep farming because
on the DK as well. I think IG, they're feeling ready to fight. They're getting the items that they want, and now they should be gathering up to go for an engagement here soon.
Okay, we have a Cox push back onto Zeal, which unfortunately ensured that he could not catch up to the Clockwork. It is what it is. Blink Dagger though now revealed by Fly going in towards this Clockwork. Clock will die fairly easily. So I saw he had a Yasha queued up. I feel like this would be an excellent game for the SNY. Now, jump going in onto Han. They even commit the Dream Coil. They even commit the arena for this one. I don't know, guys, if BO5 is that important. They need to at least get some interest on this. Polison not dying though. Nature's Attendant's going out, so he's going to be fine. They even bring Fly down for this engagement. Planet has already triggered out the Stone Gaze, so he's soon going to be in mortal danger. He's going to get chased. He's going to get killed. And that's going to be IG able to defend their tier 1 tower.
They can look for kills.
Yep. By the way, do you think Storm or Meepo, who's the better Aegis carrier?
I think Storm is the best. But I feel like Meepo feels good because you can't buy BKB on him, right? So the Aegis is that kind of safety net for the Meepo.
He just had Zeal getting picked off. His team left him to his own devices. They're going to still chase for Polison. And man, this tier 1 tower is still at 100% HP. That's crazy. Probably not going to be the case now though. I imagine that Azureray is very frustrated at how many times they've beaten their heads into this building. Unfortunately, this cannot block the ensnare from the Meepo. But the Meepo needs to be the one that goes first. Rolling Thunder comes out. They've gotten on top of this puck. He's still alive for the time being. Managed to get the phase shift out. He's still going. Camille, Lance is not going to die. The swashbuckle doesn't connect. Hando doesn't have many more options. Phase shift for now. Does have the orb in a second, but they finally surround and kill him. A lot more effort than they were hoping for in that one.
Against stuff, so it's not going to be scaling that crazy. But again, who knows how long this game's going to be going on, you know?
Yep. Top lane might have an engagement here as they're trying to bring down this puck, but here comes New. Has a BKB at the ready. Gets the arena out onto Zeal as well as this Meepo, but Meepo's already out. Got him to himself to safety. Zeal though not going to be as lucky. Beaten down by the Troll Warlord. Control. Hoping for more, chasing forward, they're onto the DK here, the Guardian's Grasp, going onto this DK, DK's BKB is finished, DK's life is over, and he just ends up dead here. The rest of the fight now going on onto BO5, they managed to get the double kill on top of him. They are ignoring the Meepo here, they know it's a fool's errand to chase the clones. They go for the rest of the squad and they wipe them out. 4 heroes dead to rights, it only cost the life of News Mars, but yet again, Mars is out right now. Do they have flares to go and check? They don't need them because they have bodies to just run into the area. They find this Meepo. He goes into the mega form. Unfortunately now caught inside of the arena. Do they have what it takes to kill him? The rest of his team coming in to try and render assistance. Zeal rolling around, interrupting the follow-up damage. Looks like they'll be able to save this Meepo. He's going to get out into safety, and now it's going to be AR needing to run away. BO5 though, getting bursted down by Han and this Troll Warlord. Now though, Troll doesn't have a BKB, doesn't have any safety options, does still have the Battle Trance. He pops it, he's turning onto Meepo, but Meepo is going to end up speared away. They almost got the Troll killed, but eventually Emo does die. Fly now spent most of the duration tussling with the Troll and realizing, blood, I'm not built for this. Gets himself sent right back to the fountain. 3 heroes dead and Azureray, baby. Win a fight, get the tier 2 tower. That looking at the heroes situated from IG, they did not have burst damage, didn't have a way to get through Medusa quickly. And it's the same as true for Troll, right? If you don't burst Troll in a very short matter of moments, he will press R. They're going to try and get that burst going, but like I said, they can't do it. Hookshot interrupts them, and New with the arena. Zeal still chasing. They really want this Troll, not going to be able to find him. Han hoping to run interference in the backline, but might need to retreat as he sees his Clockwork dying in front of him. But PickU happy with doing his duty for the team.
They want to respond, they want to fight, they're feeling like the pressure's on there. It's now or never. Can they get you in time? Roche is falling so fast. They have to do something, Snare.
I don't think they can get you in time, my friend. They're gonna try for it, but it's too late. Aegis is gone now. New finding a nice arena. Meepo's inside it. Meepo's caught in the wall next to a troll warlord. The worst possible place to be as the Meepo. You're giving away. Look at the attack speed that is being gained by Low right now. He is going ham. The Meepo, at the very least, able to still get out for now. But the rest of his team might not be so lucky. At the same time, though, New did end up dead here, giving up his life. Planet hoping to chase down Fly. They want to get revenge onto this DK. Gorgon's Grasp holds him in position. He's caught inside the power cards right now. Troll in on top of him. And this time around, this is not a Mega Meepo. Does not have the dig. Does not have a way out. He is just going to die.
His game was so good that now he doesn't even need to have a good game. That's how good his game was.
Let's not forget that my man has a podium finish at TI, and now he spears out Paulison onto the low ground, drops the arena. Paulison and Emo caught inside of this one. The Troll Warlord with the help of the Spark, the AoE with the ultimate is going to be there. They kill off Paulison, but with his buyback, Medusa. So we now have double Stone Gaze for these upcoming engagements.
Medusa's quietly had a monster game as well. Like, she hasn't barely ever died, broke up all these fights, dishing out damage on damage in the fights, like kiting up heroes. It's been really good so far.
They're trying to get it out onto the full Warlord, not going to be good enough. New there with the arena, catching on to 3 heroes. They got in the Stone Gaze as well, coming in from this Medusa, but they haven't killed anybody just yet. Putting their attention toward Paulison. There's going to be the second arena. This time around, the Mirana has no choice but to survive. Paulison dead next with the spear going onto the Dragon Knight. DK dead in the corner of the fight. Meepo gonna do his best, but he's getting plinked on by Low. Low gonna wait for him while he's trying to dig himself out of danger, and that dig is not gonna work out. They team wipe IG. They end the game. They force the GG call. Game 2 going the way of Azureray, and they are showing dominance.
Rapier, once again, dominant victory from Azureray. But this way, you have heroes, you can burst the master, you can burst the... You know, they buffed it and you get the stake on build, you have all this extra magic that doesn't make the lanes nowadays. So many rotations of that kind of stuff come out, so we'll see. I feel like the best teams are actually the ones that don't usually really care and rely on lanes that much, you know?
Mid lane, Emo managed to dodge an arrow. Will he die here? They would really like to kill him. Blade grenade, blood grenade thrown on top of him, and Han chases him onto the tier 1 tower, ends up getting the kill. Paulison gonna harass Han back, but Han has a water rune waiting for him to refill the bottle. We'll grab that up. Does Sakuchi away? Still, this Visage is getting an uncomfortable amount of farm. Yes, the Weaver is caught up in the CS, but they need to do more, and this is the more. Getting the cogs onto 2, the bugs onto both of them. Boboka will end up dying, and now Zeal also in a little bit of danger here. They're trying to body block him with Low. Sakuchi gonna be up again, but unfortunately he's 2 seconds away from having the Geminate. Weaver can still get back to the lane to farm. Finishes his power treads. They don't lose the Centaur down bottom. They need to, oh my god, and they might even get a kill onto Fly. Look at this movement. Han showing up with the magic damage. Sonic Wave whiffs entirely. Well, rather miss it early in the game, my friend, I guess.
Pressures on IG. They've got stomped in the last 2 games, and
no, they're putting
pressures
pressure
on
now.
them, but the playmaking is going to come out from Aria.
Playmaking is coming out onto Fly. More pressure on this Wind Ranger. The carry dead to the opposing carry. And the thing is about playing Weaver into the Wind Ranger,
to really hunt and make plays. If the Weavers get caught in a weird place, they can just chain lock him down and burst him. But it's a lot of pressure just to, when your Visage is the only playmaking hero, it does feel kind of weird.
Wait, not fully ready just yet, but they are going to be committing onto those Queen of Pain. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. The Soul Assumptions making the difference, and now they put their attention towards this Clockwork. Get that kill as well. Very nice. Would be nice to find the Centaur, but they can still find something good here. Emo TPing to the bottom lane. Gonna potentially jump onto this Clockwork Goblin. Get the easy kill to start things off with. Question is, can they find more out of this? Stampede was committed. Shackle Shot flew in. It does connect onto Planet, so Planet's gonna get himself isolated here. Certainly gonna end up dead. Metra Neo, terrible observing, but we still get to see the kills. A double out for Emo.
Who gives away a Ruin twice in one game? Both Ruin 1 and Ruin 2 with the Wisdom. That just doesn't happen in Dota. So, yeah, bit of a misstep from him there. New, he's kind of been slowed down as well. He got that blade mail very early. He dominated the lane, but the laning stage is long over. What can he transition to up next?
Now in the jungle, he's already killed off Paulison. Han TP's in too. And it's still alive. Emo finds the assassination, but it commits both astral steps to do this. Han, though, forced to blink away as FlyFly goes in with the whirlwind. A lot of damage coming out of him, but a lot of damage coming in towards him too. He ends up dead. It's a double for the Weaver. Pain right next to the Clockwork Goblin. You pay the price as a result. They're going to at least try to look for revenge onto New. New, though, still not dead. The Centaur barely tanky. It activated the Blade Mail, got off the Hoof Stomp onto two. It's Marcy and the Void Spirit caught in. And now both of them are within the Power Cogs too. Han able to get the Dagon Blast onto this Void Spirit. Emo is dead. And yes, Clockwork does die, but hashtag not worth for the IG lineup. And it might not be over just yet. Han picked up a Invis Rune into the bottle, but this might actually cost his life. But Boca, he's there, just putting in the screws onto him. The Rod of Atos from Zeal emerged out of nowhere. Han tried to run up onto the high ground. He thought he was safe, but Zeal is there. Soul Assumption getting the kill onto him, ending a dominating streak from this Queen of Pain. And if they can find anything, they want to reveal this blink, like you mentioned, from you. I don't think it's been scouted just yet, so they could really surprise them. Oh, that hook shot! It connects onto Visage and the Wind Ranger. Arrow onto the Visage as well. Zeal falling so low. Do they have the follow-up damage? Here comes Low to provide it. So indeed they do, but they lost Han in the process. And now Boboka with the Unleash going onto the Clockwork Goblin with the additional damage from the Familiars. Bobo gets himself a double kill. They're not done just yet. Dust out onto this Weaver! They found Low! The Shackle Shot held him in position. This game. Dude, the amount of time this happens to me in my games where I do not want to buy BKB, then I suffer some horrendous death and I'm like, okay, fine, we'll buy BKB, dude, it's good.
I honestly feel like the Gleipnir is so good now because we're in a meta where nobody buys Lotus Orb anymore. But if it was 1 or 2 metas ago and everybody was buying Lotus Orb, nobody bought this Gleipnir item because you just can't take like that. But right now,
big fight happening top. Sonic Wave did come out this time. Visage very, very low. Boboka trying to get out, but he gets hookshotted onto. He's going to get killed off. Zeal followed and chased by the Queen of Pain and the Centaur. She is dead too. Zemo has a DD rune, going to be able to survive here, but the same is not true of this Enchantress. 3 heroes go down. Azureray on bottom. They have vision on top of him, but they're baiting with him, Camille. The rest of the 4 heroes on AR, they smoke up. They're coming in on the backlines. Gleipnir went out onto the Weaver, but Planet is the one to break the smoke. Emo going forward. They do manage to kill off this Marana. 4v5 now, but what a hookshot, what a Sonic Wave! Multiple heroes caught, but unfortunately, the whirlwind damage from FlyFly is way too overwhelming right now. They've already lost 3. Low has to leave, but he's been dusted up. They know exactly where he's at. Gleipnir follows him. They catch him out. They kill him. It is a triple kill for this Wind Ranger. We see why they went for it for FlyFly. I remember there were several games at TI where these Enchantresses were dealing like 7,000-8,000 damage every single engagement. And you're just like, oh, okay, bottom lane engagement now. Sonic Wave onto Boboka. Azureray, man. Playing aggressively here. They're going to get punished on their Clockwork at the very least, but what they have done, Camille,
she's got to get to the BKB. That's a big item for her. And Weaver, he's just farming and farming. He's now overtaken the Wind Ranger in farm. So despite being down in ages, they've kind of recovered the game. They got a tier 2, a pick off, and force everybody outside of their side of the map.
Oh, dude, look at this catch onto Boboka. Low sees him and he's like, guys, I'm pretty sure this guy's a low new, bro. Come through. Stun the homie out. Let's just kill him.
This all comes back to that play bottom because they knew everybody TP to the tier 3 bottom. They knew there was no TP, so they could dive to the tier 2 to tier 2 fight. Now that's crazy.
Weaver! Holy moly, FlyFly! Okay, Visage. Some familiars. They see the beard and they jump on him. Arrow connects fully from Planet. So they do manage to find that kill. Can they kill the familiars as well? Of course they can. They've got a Weaver.
I feel like AR know their win conditions very well this game. They know what they can't deal with, the whirlwind.
Big fight happening right now. Double damage rune coming in from the Weaver with this BKB going. You want to bring down Boboka, but the damage from this whirlwind, it just came back off cooldown. Forces him away from the engagement. Now though, Clockwork with the cogs. Holds in the Enchantress. But they only get 1 kill out of that? If I'm not... Okay, they might get 2. Emo in trouble. Doesn't have the Astral Step available. Sonic Wave with the damage from the dagger ends up killing off this Void Spirit. He doesn't have...
I kind of like this build though from the Quap because they have so much lockdown already on AR. Between Centaur and Clockwork, they're not having an issue locking heroes down. So it doesn't need the Hex or anything like that. But the damage outside of the Weaver is sorely lacking. So she has to provide all of that and she's happy with this game. They smoked up. They want to fight against it. The Roshan is back up and available. This is a huge fight. Can they take it?
It connects onto the center. Wrong target from the clockwork. Now look at Baboka losing all of his HP. The Stampede though, trying to chase against this Moss. He's not going to be able to reach him in time. They've lost the clockwork, forced him to buy back. Whirlwind doing way too much damage yet again. And now he's able to kill off the Weaver. Fly just putting in that work, baby. 4 heroes have fallen. They brought back on 2, but well, I guess that they're conceding the lane of Rax because there's no way they can fight this lane without the Sonic Wave. There's just no way. The Stomp was there out from the Centaur. Even though they shackle him, they don't care. They're like, dude, we want the buildings. Hellbear Smasher behind to give us the attack speed. Gleipnir out onto the Weaver. BKB forced in from him. Weaver, you have to get the time-lapse out just to get alive. You're not feeling good. At the very least, they do manage to take away the first life on the Aegis. However, there is still a lot of defensibility onto Fly on life number 2. So there's no way they guys do not chase this. Mollison, he's there. Planet jumping onto him with the BKB. New though, finds 3 heroes with the Hoof Stomp. Paulison finally ends up taking a tumble here, but now they might want to turn the fight. IG get the shackle shot out onto the Clockwork. Clockwork looking like the first casualty of this engagement. Finally does end up dead. Metra Neo get the camera back on top, motherfucker. We find the next kill onto Wind Ranger. Next up on the chopping block is Baboka too. Can they escape with Zeal? No, they cannot. Han jumping after him, slowing him down with the Shivas, finding the kill at the end. They pick up the gem too. And although they lost that lane of Rax mid, they lost the lane of Rax top.
And now Roshan's still 3.5 minutes away, so I'm not sure why IG's going there. Maybe they want to like take the port and make a play that way, but nobody's showing. And AR, they just don't care. They're smoking up and looking to fight every single time. I wonder if they'll loop and find Emo. Luckily, that would be hilarious.
They do find indeed Emo. The first person they catch, he's killed off. Forced to buy back instantly. The Shackle out onto Zeal. Zeal falling a bit low on the HP pool. And they're looking towards Paulison right now, but with the buyback onto Emo, maybe this fight becomes precarious. Whirlwind now activated by this Wind Ranger. She goes around killing both supports. We're gonna end up killing New as well. So it is a 3-for-1 trade here. A buyback was committed by this Void Spirit.
And they had creeps coming into the base of them. Queen of Pain forced to ulti the bottom wave, but there's still the 2 wagons there. It's still vulnerable. They're forced to buy back, but they have to fight 4v5 now. Even with the safety of your base, I don't know if you can do this with AR. It's a big task.
And they know that there's no buyback on them. Smarana, she would have done so if she had it. Centaur, very far forward. You cannot afford to die here. It's a dieback on the Centaur. 2 minutes in the grave, no buyback. 80 seconds, no buyback on the clock. And now Low, he will die. Does have the buyback available, but without the rest of his supporting cast, there's nothing he can do. GG, well played, has been called. IG, they made it happen. They get the W. They don't drop the question mark, but they ensure that this series will not be a clean sweep. Okay, how about this? How about this? Here's the straightforward
can't play pause 4.
Monkey King, no, 2 Dragon Knight.
New game, you better. I'm ready to just roll the dice. We got game 5. I already made peace with that, so let's go. It's either great game 4 or game 5, so there's no losing here, right?
Well, Fly is about to die here at the beginning of game 4. The first blood going the way of PickU. Well,
crit, pause 3 mine, pause 2 Manarine. Skinner's the only like, classic like 5. I'm sorry, Snake King's like the only like classic 5, type of player.
Han? Is he about to get solo killed by Emo? Yes, he is. Emo on this park. Bro, drop the question mark, brother. Let him know that he ain't shit.
He's not too far behind. I mean, he's far behind the Underlord, but not far behind his opposing carry. Low, he had one good game under the DK, but I don't know. I don't have faith that he won't throw a game again. Like, I've lost faith in Low now.
Mid lane, we do have the first kill for Emo onto a support. He's able to bring down this Bat Rider. So that's 2 kills for the Puck in this game. Drops that should just never be happening unless you have the full chain disable. Speaking of chain disable, look at Zeal! That Pit of Malice holding back 3 heroes. And they're trying to still kill him off, but now Puck has made his rotation. Puck coming in, doesn't have the Dream Coil back online. It used it already, so they end up losing this Pit Lord, but they might be able to pick up more. Fly made the TP in, able to get the quick kill onto the Bat Rider, and they also killed the TP in the bottom lane. So it's a map.
But getting that Underlord kill was absolutely massive. Han was struggling a bit after losing the lane to Puck, and Underlord was running away with the CS and network chart. So it's a big rotation and a successful one in my opinion.
Now they're going to get the DK though. This is an even better rotation. Fly able to kill off the TB, but the big prize is the low DK.
good about themselves on the side of Invictus Gaming.
Top lane. Han looking towards Paulison. We've already had the power cogs drop down. But at the same time, look who's here. It's Dark Willow. She's dropped down the Bramble Maze. They even throw in the Underlord. Comes through the portal. The Dark Rift ensures that they get that kill. Monkey King rotated from mid, but he ends up getting killed off. Fly now, hoping to chase down the Batrider. But it's still a little bit too soon. Doesn't have the Gleipnir. No point using a Sprite. Still, the YG in a short span of time put themselves really on the map. 2k gold lead, 9 minutes in, they're winning all 3 lanes, but maybe might be able to kill this Terrorblade middle, and Emo succeeds in doing so. This man is balling right now. Unstoppable streak, 5-0-1, 9. Like you mentioned, they haven't addressed them as of yet, but now they are coming. They come across Planet, who's going to break the smoke. Hook shot coming in from him. Paulison is there. And you just going to have to watch this Terrorblade get eviscerated. There's nothing you can do to help.
Bro, TB is level 4. What the hell?
Honest?
Actually, I support Monkey King against the Underlord lane. The only job is to harass that guy. Just
Exactly,
think
that's
about
what I was
that.
thinking.
How different we have been looking.
Now,
Even way better than
from
Coleman.
Emo. He finds Batrider. Easy kill. That is going to be now 6-0-1.
If I should somehow win this game, then I'm going to say I don't know anything about Dota.
Han! Dude, he got so outplayed. They cut his tree down. I thought he was maybe going to be fine, but then they Dark Rifted, immediately hit him with the Pit of Malice. Really like the pipe that much in this game. But that being said, once he gets the pipe, Soul Assumption, gone. Firefly damage, gone. DK Breathe Fire damage, gone. And now middle, Monkey King might be gone as well, as they jumping on top of him as well as the Terrorblade. They want these 2 kills. They found the TB. Han activate the Wukong's command, but it's gonna keep him alive, and woo! Nature's Prophet forced outside of the Wukong's by low, and the Soul Assumption from New will end the life of this Nature's Prophet. Paulison hoping for the deny, will not find it. He gets taken on by the Dragon Knight as well. They almost got that easy kill.
These buffs to these tier 2 towers that it gives heroes extra armor, extra HP regen. They come into play.
Top lane. This Underlord coming through the Dark Rift. They really want to try and find this Dragon Knight. Hookshot will be there. They enable the kill. Emo's the one that grabs it. Where did the puck even come from? He shows up to claim that kill, utilizes the gold to buy a Blink Dagger. I think right now the priority is probably getting those items on Visage before they get like the Blink BKB on the DK. I understand why they did it, but it still feels pretty rough. And now Emo just gonna easy solo kill this Batrider. Man.
I'll keep searching. We've seen the scouting ability of these TB clones or so.
TB squad inside of Cogs right now is probably gonna end up dead. The Clockwork though dies first inside the Wukong's command, and yeah, Firestorm takes out Planet eventually, but you still feel okay with the situation. DK low, wants to chase forward with his BKB active. He's able to get the catch onto this Nature's Prophet. The Terrorize though! Coming in from that Dark Willow, saving the whole damn fight. We almost lost Fly. But thank goodness in his estimation that he had the support Dark Willow, and now Fly coming back in, looking towards Mew. They sprout him out. They will catch him inside these brambles as well. There should be no escape available for this Visage. Trying his best, but will be killed off. Bro, Boboka outplayed the entirety of Azureray in that last engagement. Yet. Building into an SNY for now. Does have Armlet, but still needs that Daedalus down the stretch. Oh, back in. Looking towards Emo. They even activated the Wukong's command, but he just jaunts away. Wukong's committed. They use up the DK form. And they get absolutely nothing out of this. Oh no, Fly is nearby as well, but the rest of IG are now streaming in, looking for some targets. Emo jumping into the middle of the fight, already getting this Monkey King very low on the HP department. Underlord PT goes in with the Dark Rift. Loses quite a bit of HP, but the main thing is that he's drawing attention. Look at this. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 heroes around him. Now, I think they're going towards Monkey. It's an easy kill on Han. Yeah, they're going on Han. Fly hitting him up right now. Han gone. Underlord still alive for the moment, and they need to flee on the side of Azureray. They realize this fight is going badly. Low. He's in the DK form, turning his attention towards the Dark Willow, able to get that kill. But now they want to get more. BKB activated by Fly, the Nature's Prophet. Looking to get himself out of here right now. Looking to kill off the Dark Willow in the process, succeeding in doing so. Behind this Dark Willow, we had the Puck, who's been throwing in this magic damage, throwing in these disables. These heroes need to run now. DK form has now expired. Emo chasing onto him. Nature's Prophet TP's forward, throws in the Gleipnir. Pit of Malice out in onto Low as well. Low able to TP out. So is New. They realized that the disables had finished. The Clockwork had used all of his spells.
It's actually kind of impressive from AR, to be honest.
Well, now they have to deal with the mages. Jump in with Batrider. Dead in the moment, and now with the Terrorize thrown out, all of these heroes get sent back. DK, Low is losing all of his HP. They draw in the Wukong's command from Han, but nobody is inside it. None of these heroes on the side of IG care about this at all. With the Dream Queller and magic damage from Fly, they kill off this DK. They kill off Planet. Han, at the very least, trying to get something out of this fight. The Curse Crown! It stuns him from the trees before he can even get down. AR know it's up. They know it's a wrap. They know there's no chance back in this game. They call it Camille. You've been wanting this the whole tournament. An early GG. Well played is called IG. Well, they realized that they probably needed some BKB piercing disable. They needed some Zeal. He's getting encroached into right now. Hunted down inside the jungle. And he is going to be the first blood. Worst case scenario for
suspect sometimes too, regardless whether he's there or not, unlike there. See a Gateway come out here in the mid lane. Bobaka gonna have the stun up. Can he keep the rune going for Emo? No, he can't. So Emo gonna make the move onto the Bane. Could be another kill for this Void Spirit. Then it's not great, but he's still getting some farm, and that's the important thing. Just 300 behind the Bristle. Got to keep his game going. Doesn't need too much farm on this hero, but the quicker he gets to the blade mill, the more effective he can be, and his levels are super important. And now Bane gonna fall once again. Fly, making the rotation up top. Probably a bit delayed with my casting in the stream, but I'm trying my best with this kind of streaming setup we have here. And they get the kill on the Wind Ranger as well. That's massive pick off to the side of IG.
And she's like, "Oh, you're going there? Yeah, they need to take the next train off." I'm like, "Why?" It's like, "Oh, because right now we're pretty much in Sweden, dog. Like, you know, this is not the right place to be." I was like, "What the fuck? How did I fell asleep on the train for like an hour and now I'm in Sweden." I was like, "What the hell is going on?" Emo, he fell asleep at the wheel and now he's dead. They killed this Bane Elemental, but hashtag not fucking worth. Void. Now we have 3 heroes missing from the map, so mid lane, Emo needs to be a little bit careful.
They got the coil on puck. Are they going to use it? Get a chance to use it though.
Paulison will now show these heroes, throws in the hook shot, connects onto the puck, and with the Primal Beast coming in with the onslaught, doing so much damage, they need to start leaving right now. Bane, almost dead. The Dream Coil from Han was very good. Nice little dodge of the Impale coming in from Planet. Planet underneath the tier 1 tower. He's still forcing them on this chase. He does eventually die, but he takes the Nyx Assassin with him. Killed off by the low Wind Ranger. That being said, now they smoke up, but they have a B. This was not pinged out by the Azureray lineup. Wind Ranger, oh no, she's approaching the wave. Wind Ranger is in danger in the top lane. She's been caught inside the cogs right now. Onslaught comes through. She is dead for sure. Emo credited with the kill directly onto Low. Awful across the map. So that's going to give it an opportunity for AR. As they smoke up, they head top. They have Wind Ranger here, and I think she saw the Primal Beast. If she didn't now, the Observer Ward definitely did. So they know where he's at. They catch him inside the Nightmare. Can they finish off this kill? Low throws in the power shot. Waiting with the Shackle. And the Onslaught kills off the Bane Elemental. Whirlwind comes out from the Wind Ranger, but not doing enough damage. We spoke about this, man. The uproar is doing such a big difference. Now, though, that Neo has shown up, it is going to be way too much damage. They end up losing the Primal Beast. Impale goes out with the hit from Baboka. He solo kills the Wind Ranger. Gonna die for this, but who the hell cares? Hashtag worth killing their endgame hero by yourself. Dude,
they gonna shift queued up. So before this was like a pub build, but now in the pro scene, very, very relevant as well.
Yep. Double Astral Step middle. They kill off Planet. Gonna lose the Clockwork for this, but whatever. 1 for 1, 5 for 4. You'll definitely take... Well, actually, you don't take this trade because the Clockwork is more farmed than the Sniper right now.
Fly looking good so far. This Nature's Prophet has been the standout hero of the China region, and now he's gonna TP back home. He's gonna be prepped to fight you with his team.
That pick-off! That wasn't even a pick-off. That was just an assassination. They blew his ass out. Puck! Apparently, I misread. He said Chama Boy, not Cinema Boy.
I also read Cinema.
Yeah, oh,
dyslexia, the linking up.
No, Low! Of all the heroes, bro, why does Low... Emo gets a AD rune. This is scary on a Void Spirit. They should definitely want to fight. Pulverize going out onto this Bane Elemental, and looks like PQ, he will die. Atropos is gone. Tormentor range. There is a Wind Ranger there, but they just do not have the vision. Han also TP's down bottom. Emo.
Oh, he's going to be in trouble.
He went in and out. Han almost straight up died there. And look at Zeal. Goes in with the Onslaught. Doesn't want to pop the Pulverize. Han, why did you come back? Han, go home, brother. He ends up being killed off, and now here's the hookshot from Paulison, trying to create some space. Fiend's Grip will be there before he can pop off the power cogs. So they should be able to bring down this Clockwork Goblin. But Emo now ready to re-engage. Looking towards the Wind Ranger. Dragging her back in with the Aether Remnant. She is now dead. Impale going on to New. He is facing away from them. So at that time, not a very easy target to go for. Pulverize will be there from him. Emo died to all of these Quill Sprays. Why is nobody going on the other side of this Bristleback? New is starting to really own this fight. He eventually does end up taking a tumble. But the investment from IG, Camille, why were they constantly attacking Bristleback from the fucking back? What was going on in that fight?
He's going straight for the Silver's Edge this game.
I don't mind Silver Edge. I wouldn't be that happy if he went for the Revenant Brooch afterwards, which you normally see after the Silver's Edge. But I would love AC or Daedalus. That would be so good. Han, he threw out the Dream Coil onto Emo, but now the Clockwork interrupted a little bit. But look at this. Fiend's Grip. PQ came through the Twin Gate. What a play from the Bane Elemental. The Atropos movement, finding the Fiend's Grip, getting the kill. There's no buyback, so that means an easy Aegis for Azureray. Roshan literally just moved to the top side. So this will be so fun for them. That being said though, Camille, there's still a tier 1 tower for the side of IG, so they can easily get here. They almost kill off this Bristleback. The BB in danger. He went in with his BKB. Doesn't suffer damage from the Pulverize, but it's almost taken a tumble. Nonetheless, with this Bristleback being this low, I don't think there's any confidence of going back into the Roshan pit.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah. We need to be able to take this Aegis hookshot onto Planet coming in from Paulison. Where is the support though? He needs some assistance. Nature's Prophet doesn't want to TP to the far side. Wind Ranger goes in. The Shackle Shot will be there. Doesn't connect flush onto a tree. So they'll need the assistance of Han, but they're still alive right now. Han getting himself pulverized. Finally, Fly comes into the mix. Where is the damage going to be coming from? IG still haven't killed off any heroes. They finally able to bring down this Bane Elemental, turning their attention towards Planet. Planet able to waltz himself away, putting Primal Beast into a dangerous position, and they kill off Zeal. Fly forced to BKB TP out.
Commit her Whirlwind on the other side of the fight, but he's still Planet juking and jiving in the trees, making so much space and time available. And in the end, like you say, where's the damage? The Prophet's just not there to do it. And they lose the fight, they're going to lose Aegis. And Azureray fought himself back in the game.
Han is actually a god. Han is actually a god. Making the interrupt onto Paulison before he can get in and snatch away that Aegis. Although they are going to lose the Aegis immediately. That being said, Emo, his life also in jeopardy. Probably going to end up dead here. Silent Stop can't get the Dissimulate off. And he is going to go down as well. 2 heroes in exchange for the Aegis. Yes, they take the Aegis from the Bristleback, but another death, not just for Emo. Not necessarily like it, but in this game, it was kind of necessary. Mid lane, Emo forced to try and dissimulate away. He's being caught by the Dream Coil. Yule Scepter into the air. He's trying to leave, but Fiend's Grip holding him in position for the Whirlwind damage. Look at this damage from low. If somehow the Void Spirit does manage to survive, I don't know if Baboka will be that lucky. Assassinate bounces back the damage from the Spike Carapace. He buys a Blink Dagger before he goes down. And somehow, some way, it's only the 2-5 position, or 4 and a 5.
That will not be a problem for Azureray anymore. Next Assassin went for the Yule and the Blink Dagger up next, so he's going to look to make like more chaos in his fight.
Top lane, oh no, they've gotten themselves onto this Wind Ranger low. Holy beast! Gets eviscerated by the Void Spirit and the Nature's Prophet. Gotta try to take it easy.
Got the top of the scouting on a ton of vision.
Okay. We're going to see the jump in. Clockwork with the hookshot. Han, BKB activated by the puck. Doesn't want to have to buy it, but necessary for this game. And now BKB activated by the Primal Beast as well. They'll catch and kill the Nyx Assassin. But Nyx will happily trade his life for a 9-second BKB charge on a puck. Who had to...
They're using it on Roche.
They used it on Roche. I was about to say, Whirlwind is now down. They've committed the spell. They might have seen it a little bit. Jump in on the high ground. Emo is there. Nice onslaught from Zeal. Catching all of these heroes out. Fly throws in the Gleipnir. Rushes in with the damage and they kill off. Oh, they don't kill the Bane. Bane, soft nightmares. He stays alive. They kill Emo instead. He overdove for that one, thinking he was going to get the very easy catch-up kill. And now they're trying to run away with this Primal Beast. He turns around, onslaughts in. BKB now activated by the Nature's Prophet. He's the more priority target. Whirlwind came back off cooldown. Wind Ranger used it, but Wind Ranger doesn't have the health pool to survive against the right clicks of this Nature's Prophet. NP gets the kill. NP is still alive. Emo with the Resonant Pulse, able to kill off New before he found the final Quill Spray. One more Quill Spray, Camille, and Nature's Prophet would be dead. That is not the world we live in right now. NP still alive. Puck doing his best to survive, trying to run himself away, but look at the TP coming in from this Nature's Prophet. He just wants to find the Sprout. He gets it on the high ground. Phase shift will be there, but the Aether Remnant should catch the puck. No! BKB came just back off cooldown. But unfortunately, with 3 heroes dead, they chased them into the base, and instead of fighting around a Roshan, Camille, they're fighting for a lane of racks.
Maybe he's gonna force something with the rack play, but the Roshan goes down so damn fast.
Nice
so they
hook
get
shot
something here.
coming in from the Clockwork, but it's too late. Roshan's already gone. Clockwork just gets assassinated. He's killed off Planet, credited with the gold. They do get the lane of racks in the top lane, so they are almost at Megas right now. Wait, what? They get the Megas? What the fuck? It's a 5v3 if they can secure
the 5v3. What is
Nyx
doing there? Is he going to fetch freaking Lotus Orbs?
Yeah, getting Lotuses, yeah. Han
Lotus
did get the Dream Coil out onto Emo. Emo loses his first life. Pulverize goes back onto the backlines, onto this Bane Elementaler. With the Trample, they are able to kill off the Bane. Emo now happy to re-engage, looking towards the puck. Doesn't manage to find the kill onto him, but at the same time, it's like you mentioned, Nature's Prophet in the base, looking for the W. He spawns the Greater Treant. They're distracting the rest of the team. Glyph of Fortification used up right now. But Azureray have seen enough. They don't believe they can counter this Nature's Prophet. They cannot stop the push. Metro is walding out of his ass right now.